Okay. I haven't posted in a while, my fault, again. Because I don't post at all. Let me just, like, stop beating around the bush. So, today I'm gonna be teaching y'all, I mean, not me, Limdov over there, because, he said he was down to, like, make a video with me about how to, like, play NEL and how to use it correctly. So, like, he's gonna teach me how to play it, and then I'm gonna play in a public server and some scrims, and I'm gonna show you how I do with it. Y'all could probably learn from this if that's up to y'all, or you can just watch it because you're bored maybe. But if you're bored, you can just skip through the video because most of it is a tutorial, and y'all can just like watch the game clips. It really doesn't matter. So I'm gonna just go on with the video. I hope y'all enjoy, and yeah, let's start.
Most important thing that you want to know about NEL Direct Shot right here is mainly the fact that it has no iframes. So majority of the time whenever you're using NEL Direct Shot, you might just be using it more to pass than you would be to shoot, because NEL Isagi rewards more team-based gameplay. So a lot of the time, instead of going for a shot on the goal right here with your NEL Direct where you want to try scoring and everything like that, instead you're gonna be, let's say you're my teammate, you're standing right there and you're getting ready for a pass, and with my kit I'm able to make sure that I can get to you very safely, and from a distance like there shoot that ball into you, and you have an almost guaranteed shot on the goal, even if you have a defender on you since you're so close to it. And not only that, but everybody knows NEL Isagi NEL Direct doesn't have iframes. That's what kind of like turns people off about the style. But it's kind of good because due to that, a lot of people will always think that you're just gonna be able to you're just gonna go shoot at the net. So whenever you're just dribbling, you're somebody that's on me and I'm just dribbling past you and everything like that. I see a teammate and I just do this. And you don't really have time to react to that because you wouldn't expect a style like NEL Isagi that's so powerful at shooting to use his shot ability to pass to somebody in front of the goal.
I just wanted to say real quick, I hate the French. Let me get on with the video again, my fault. Oh yeah, one more thing, fuck the French. And yeah, let me just get on with the video.
And that's exactly what makes it good, because NEL Direct Shot doesn't have iframes, which allows you to take advantage of anybody else on your team that does have iframes on his shooting ability. So, great, you're good. As I was saying, your randometer off the ball is the best thing that could ever be given to you, because let's play kickoff, right? Go here with the ball, and I'm gonna play here with the ball. First example I'm going to give you is how good it is for recovery. So you're gonna take the ball and you're gonna try to dribble around me, and I'm just gonna tackle you like that. I missed and I can't catch up. Normal people, maybe a Shido, but most other characters will not be able to catch up to you in time after they miss their tackle. Sure, they can use run and side dash, but that's still not enough because you are constantly moving and they can't reach you in time. So get in that position again and continue dribbling after I miss my tackle. I missed my tackle, and I'm already right here, right behind you, right there on my screen. I was right next to you and behind you. And then we're gonna move on to the third, and I mean the third, and you could say second most important move, metabolism point. In the cases of which, well, we just had, I miss my tackle on you when you start off, and I catch up to you with my randometer. I don't want to risk tackling your dribble by accident, so what do? Let's just see. Right? You can dribble. I'm gonna... Oh. Okay. You're good. You're gonna dribble, and I'm gonna miss my tackle, and then I'm gonna try to catch up to you with use run, and then I'm just gonna use my meta burst like that. You use your meta burst because meta burst goes through dribble, and majority of the time, whenever somebody gets past you on kickoff, they're going to use their mobility move to get faster to the goal. So just like how you saw, you were dribbling and the moment I missed, you used your randometer to gain distance on me. But I used mine, which was off the ball, while yours was pickup ball, let's say. And I caught up to you. And because you panic, the first instinct that you have while you're dribbling is to do things like use your run or use your dribble. And that's where Meta Burst point comes in, because Meta Burst goes through dribble, and because you don't have any iframe move to negate it other than run, but even then it's difficult. If you try to dribble, and I just steal the ball going through you, like this, and then I get the ball, and then I can just continue my way on forward and gain distance from my team. Easily. let's say I'm standing right next to you and one of my teammates tackles you. You could still be doing the fake shot animation, but because my teammate tackled you, your tackle iframes are over, which means that I can just use meta and get you immediately after your fake shot, and it won't count me as a tackle because my teammate already had tackled you.
Yeah, that is true. Like,
and then, yeah, and then the trap is like mainly something you're gonna be using whenever you're trying to stop passes. So if you're a Don Lorenzo in this example, if you're a Don Lorenzo and I put a dummy right here, I'm not gonna, but there's a dummy right here or a person waiting for a pass from Don Lorenzo's magic pass. You can usually, and not even usually, you could be, I play on 80 to 110 ping, and I can react, which means that I can activate my meta burst point whenever I see the animation for the magic pass from Don Lorenzo start, and I'm gonna just trap it away and just make sure I aim it away or aim it behind me. So that means you're gonna be shooting it over there, and I'm gonna be aiming behind me, and I'm gonna trap it like that.
Yeah, but if you low shot it, it's almost instant as well. That's the problem.
Look at me on my screenshot. I'm gonna move my camera like this. The ball is right down here where my legs are, so you would expect the ball to come out from there. But when I full charge, you can see the ball comes out from the middle of my body.
Yeah,
and this right here, yes, this middle part of my body here, up until like let's say this point where my cursor is, the ball can be like trapped by most moves in the game. Iku Venom Trap, Dawn Trap, Nagi, or Meta Burst, everything, you name it. If it's in the beginning of the shootout of a full charge animation, then it's going to be trapped. And maybe sometimes the same goes as well for a normal kick, because you can see again, it comes out from the middle of my body here where my chest is, not from my legs. The two decisions that you're always going to have when using your feint move is, would I rather use it for mobility, or would I rather pair it with my Neo Direct for a shot on the goal? Now, a lot of the time when NEL Isagi players are shooting at the net, they think to them, they panic, and so they try to do this and get iframes on their next shot because they're like, oh, I have iframes, I can just instantly shoot it into the net, etc. But you always have to be aware of the people around you. If you look at my screenshot, I am always playing at maximum zoom out. I'm always playing on the maximum way I'm zoomed out. I'm not playing with my camera close like this. I'm not trying to dribble like this and shake my camera around. No, I'm always zoomed out fully like this, and I've trained myself to always just play like this because this is way better for knowing what's around me. I can see so far behind me like this. Like down here on my screen, I would see someone pop up and I would see them, and I would know that while I'm shooting like this, if I use it, they're gonna try to tackle me because they're gonna want me to they're gonna want to stop me from scoring. But a lot of the time, you can't really react to somebody tackling for you to be able to use feint, because you can't just do this and not look at the goal and then feint. You want to be aiming at the goal and shoot. Because if you're not looking at the goal while you're shooting, that's sometimes a dead giveaway that you're gonna feint your shot. So if I just look like this to the side, people are gonna know I'm gonna feint my shot. But if I'm looking at the goal and then I feint, that's gonna be way better because they're not gonna be knowing if I'm faking the shot or not just based off where I'm looking. You can see in this clip, my teammate here misses his dribble, but he somehow phases through them all. Except he gets tackled then, and then my teammate takes the ball back. I'm in Awakening, and I have my feint, and I also have my Neo Direct, and I know that I am untackleable in Awake because of lefty shot. So I'm telling my teammate to drop off the ball, and what I mean is that I want him to click, so I can just take the ball, and I can just go. So he drops the ball off to me, which is a little bit unexpected, but I take the ball and I use my dribble, and you can see right here, I use my run, and the moment after I use my run, I use my Neo Direct. Now imagine that like you're using a counter instead. So if I had countered right here, instead of using my Neo Direct, you can see he already pre-tackled me to try to get the end lag. If I had countered instead, I would have gotten right in front of the goal. But instead I went for this shot because I was in Awakening and I preferred to shoot with an Awakening shot. And that resulted in a goal from that distance, which don't ask me how. But yeah. As for Rebirth, I don't really have much else to say, other than you should always try to prioritize to not use your off-the-ball shooting version of it, unless you're trying to stop a ball from going into the net or anything. The difference between them is that the one you use on the ball doesn't end your Awakening. So what that means is that if I do this, and I score, next game, if enough time goes by and I'm still in, like, it's like if you use this while you have like 90% of your ult. Next round that starts after you score the goal, likely chance is that you're going to get your rebirth off cooldown just in time before your awakening ends, which is going to allow you to shoot the ball away from somebody or just shoot it away from your goal or try to score a second goal. Not even just that, but not to mention about the whole NEL direct counters based thingy where you get the special animation for it if you get tackled while using NEL direct. Now for, I would say, a very crucial part of basic skills kit again is the T special. The funny T special. Honestly, a lot of the way you use your T special should start becoming muscle memory. So if I'm standing right here and my team is trying to go on the offensive over there, I'm gonna use my T special so I can get the very slight speed boost from this puzzle piece right here. And then the same goes for when I'm in Awakening. Like this. This is with a wake test. This is the speed boost you get on ball with a wake test. And then this is it off the ball. Pretty fast walking speed. And that's considering the fact you also. Now, the most important puzzle piece. Now, the green one, all you gotta know about the green one is that you get like smaller cooldowns on your things like run and tackle. That's it. And also on dribble. You don't really use green piece, honestly. A lot of the time, the two important ones you want to use are the blues and the reds. For the red pieces now, you really want to be able to think ahead of time while you're dribbling. So if I'm at the middle, I'm just at the middle here, and I've just gotten on the blue piece, I'm gonna want to make sure I'm dribbling towards the side. Like right here, I'm already in the red piece, and I can just shoot like that. Like that's in red piece, and then this is what I would be like with a normal shot. Like the power difference and the time it takes to get to that is insane. And that's not to mention I can stand on the corner of it right here and shoot it like that. Like that's really fast for that type of distance. And that's also not even considering the fact that you can shoot it low to the ground like that, which sometimes can go out of the goalkeeper. Yes, now that's the red piece while I'm not in Awakening. This is the red piece while I'm in Awakening. That's the power difference. Now taking red pieces while you're in Awakening is probably one of the most high risk, high reward things ever, because the shot is pretty much like a miniature ult. I think it has similar, if not, it's not even that it has good top speed, it just has really fast acceleration. And that acceleration just keeps its momentum. So if I'm standing right here, no goalkeeper is reacting to this, I'm sorry. You could have as low ping as you want, you're not reacting to this. So a lot of the time, goalkeepers will just rush you because that's the best way to deal with straight shots in the game. You just front dive them. I guess the main thing is, right, I really just suddenly left the entire Azure Latch community, so a lot of people really wanted an explanation to that. Had some personal issues going on in my real life, and that kind of spiraled because I started really struggling a lot more with handling things such as people spreading false rumors around about me, or me wanting to genuinely just have fun in public servers or anywhere really, and the whole time I would either be met with sarcastic jokes, which I don't really mind them, but it did take an effect on me at a certain point when I was feeling really down. But I just tried to really get over it most of the time, but again, it didn't really work at a certain moment because at one point a lot of people were just coming into my DMs and blaming me for things that were not really my fault. Like most people didn't know what balance changes I made, or most people didn't really know which game changes had been influenced by me or anything like that. So a lot of people would just pin their blame on me. My goodness, they would just pin their blame on me, and due to that, I just kind of always had this really bad perfectionist and self-imposter or self-sabotage thing about me, where I would constantly try to do things for people in the community to try to make the game more fun. And especially back when I was still league organizer and working for the game's official league server and managing it and everything, I really wanted to make sure a lot of people had fun and a lot of people kept their activities high for the game, because I love this game and I'm obsessed with it. But came the day that I lost somebody that I hold really dear to me, and it kind of just made me really realize that I can't continue working in a condition like this where I'm kind of just constantly fighting my own battle for the sake of other people. because I can't fight it for myself. And so I kind of just stopped. I left everything. I no longer balance for Azure Latch. I no longer work for the Azure Latch League survey. I don't do anything, and I've been just enjoying my own time playing with close friends and playing other games like By Night recently. Been having a lot of fun on that, and just really trying to take my mind off things a little bit more. Did this video with Vex because honestly I just kind of wanted to have a better send-off than just a random announcement that most people didn't really have an explanation to. So I hope this is at least somewhat better than what was originally given to people in the community. Much love to everybody and the people I met. I met some really cool people, Vex included. But
you don't gotta glaze. You know you gotta glaze. You know?
Hey, don't worry about it. You know I gotta. You know I gotta. But yeah, I'll definitely miss this game. That's something I will probably not get over. I've played 1,300 hours in this game, and a lot of them were put in originally purely for my own passion. And then for the last few months in which I played the game, I kind of played it because I wanted to live up to other people's expectations of me as a player, and all of those like hate videos and shit about me, people like shitting on me, saying I did bad in a game or in a public, like, yeah.
I remember those.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, sure, people get views out of it, but it kind of reflects bad on me because
I've had slander. I don't accept that it's slander, bro.
Yeah,
because like I remember that one skeleton guy.
Yeah, I had some people come to my DMs on Discord, tell me to kill myself, and tell me that my balance changes were ass. And best of all was, some people have actively gone into my games, sniped my games, and stopped me from playing the game by going stuff like Don Lorenzo or Kunigami on the enemy team. And one person even went a step further, and they went Kurono on my team, made me pass the ball to them just to lose it. And then a different guy had then basically gone Kunigami on the enemy team, used both his moves on me, then he would reset to avoid the cooldowns. So
that's actually fucked.
Yeah, to some of the people in this community, without giving any names out, go fuck yourself, genuinely. And to all the other people, the cool people that I met and the people that maybe still talk to me, love you all. Have a good one. Hope you enjoyed the video.